Now, there's a couple of like rumors that have been spreading around, or that were spreading around, that just need to be completely quashed.
Right.
So I'm going to start with a couple of good ones, like the Greta Thunberg pizza bullshit, pizza box gate,
Pizzagate.
Pizzagate.
The wrong Pizzagate.
Yeah, the different kind of Pizzagate. So an article was published which was trying to say, oh, he got apprehended because the Romanian authorities knew he was in the country because of the pizza chain that was on that he ordered on this response video to Greta. And like immediately that I saw that, I'm like, do people not know what a passport is? Are people not aware of like passport control?
Sir, I don't travel.
Like, how do you believe that the authorities didn't know he was in the country?
Right.
I mean, he flies in on private jets, but they still check your passport when you come into in and out of the country.
Right.
So the authorities knew he was there, like, because they know he comes into the country. So it had nothing to do with this pizza thing, and it was obviously used as, I mean, the journalist who actually literally made it up.
Yeah.
Tim Pool did a whole breakdown of that.
Right.
On his podcast, and it was just the journalist completely fabricated the whole story.
Yeah, shout out to Tim Pool.
Yeah, but the idea was like, you could see it. It's such an easy setup. It's like, oh, here's our poster child Greta, who got the big baddie Tate arrested. That was the narrative they're trying to push,
right? Which
is complete horseshit.
And then they pushed that stupid tweet of like, see, that's what happens when you don't recycle.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah.
So just that on the surface gives you an idea of how hard they're trying to, like, the powers that be, the mainstream media, are trying to push like a narrative against Andrew.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. Now, the second thing, which I found very interesting, was that they were saying, like, his Bugatti got seized.
Right.
And this is also complete fabrication, because his Bugatti is sitting in his friend's driveway in Dubai. It has not been seized. It's sitting there in Dubai.
It is nothing but lies out here, man. Like, even I was like, damn, maybe they did seize it. Holy shit. Because, like, that's all you see. That's all, it's, dang.
Well, but you know what? Okay, so there's two, even if you don't believe, so Sartorial Shooter, you can find him on now he's on Twitter, at Alpha Era, I believe is his Twitter account. Yeah. Very, very close friend of Andrew's, friend of mine as well. He has the Bugatti in his driveway, whatever.
Right. Now,
even if you don't believe him saying that, here's two other things you should look at to consider whether or not that's true or not.
Right.
One, if the Bugatti was actually seized, you would see photos of it getting seized everywhere on the internet.
Right.
That would go viral. I guarantee that would go viral. And I guarantee if they'd seized it, they'd have press there to capture it.
Right.
Right. And two, why would Andrew take his Bugatti to Romania in the middle of the winter? The middle of Romanian winter when it's
mud season. Right.
Yeah. Why would he do that when he could drive it around, like, keep it in Dubai where it's warm, where you can actually drive it and everything, right? So just a little bit of critical reasoning makes it very obvious that these are complete fabrications.
Right.
So to me, and the number of people who kind of believed, like, jumped on that immediately and immediately believed it.
Yeah.
It's you got to use your critical reasoning, guys.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's so easy for media outlets to try and fabricate consensus and fabricate, like, a narrative. It's so easy for them to push a narrative and have because the vast majority of people will just believe what they see on face value. They won't question it at all. And in a large part, that's why they're trying to go after Andrews, because he tells young men to question the narrative that's constantly being pushed down their throat.